firstly, it's like the basic NEET opening. We just wanted to again appreciate like people who are not in education, training, or any employment. You can skip this one if you want.
And about the NEET statistics in Azerbaijan, total NEET population is 293,000 people, and the age group most affected by the NEET status are the people of the age around 21-24. It's the group of people who graduate the university and not continue to the master degree. And the category of people of this age is 5.2% of the total population.
Can you please go back? And as you can see in the graph, the red part is the women and the blue part is the men. So basically it's the statistics of how many needs and by the ages, how it depends. And as you can see, the women are more affected by the need status than the men are in some of the levels. Yeah. Causes of needs, as we all mentioned, the gender disparities. The females are mostly affected by the need status, as Emilia mentioned. Like women in our country mostly get unemployed after they get married because they have to look after their families, they have to provide, they have to like basically give up their work and education to just look after their families. And again, it goes as the traditional gender roles because the men in the families have to provide and the women have to look after the family and care for everyone. Regional disparities, as Georgia mentioned, we also have the big problem that in mountain areas and the village areas, people are not that commonly employed or educated because it's harder for them to find the opportunity because all the main work stuff and the education is situated in the bigger cities, so it's harder for them to get to that part of the country. Social barriers, mental problems have become like a bigger issue nowadays because people are more like bigly implying on it because it's become, as I said, a big issue. So people who are affected by mental health problems can suffer a lot and not get into good places in their lives.
About the education system in Azerbaijan, there are variety of different choices for the youth to pick from when it comes to education. There's also a lot of open policies regarding the education groups. And in recent years, Azerbaijan has made efforts to improve its education system and promote lifelong learning opportunities. And the government's focus on education and investment in human capital.
Are trying to pass your university exams. You can get like free. You can get education for free if you are good in that field. So and they also can get grants from their university monthly based like on how they study and stuff. The government initiatives. The government has particularly been focused on addressing youth employment and need individuals. So basically our country in the past few years has been very great at organizing a lot of stuff for the people who are affected by the NEET status. They have been hosting a lot of big events, as you may know.
Non-government initiatives, several in Azerbaijan focus on empowering youth or providing training mentors.
Okay, I would like to just implement on this part because this is like a very big good thing that happened out of it. These are like two examples that our countries helped get out of the NEET status. Basically, those two guys had potential, but they didn't really have any opportunity to live up with. So in the first case, an NGO company helped this girl achieve her, I say, lifelong dream and become a good, successful business person. And in the second option, this guy got access to a free education and he started pursuing his dreams. About it. Thank you for listening.
Questions?
I have a question. So you mentioned you have a higher level of needs in the mountain regions of Azerbaijan. So I want to double check something at first. then I was in Baku, like in Azerbaijan, I had this kind of feelings that the most attention was on Baku, not other cities.
Yes,
Is it right?
Yes, it
To-
is that way. The bigger cities like Baku, Ganja are like mostly developed cities in our country, and the village, the mountain parts of the countries, they are not that big. Like there's like small markets and stuff. There are not even universities in some of those cities.
So
schools
that
and
was
stuff.
my question. So there's no any other
No,
university
No,
outside
it's
of...
mainly in Baku and the bigger cities. So people have to like transfer to other parts to get education.
Yeah, we have like in Georgia we have like 5 university outside of the capital. So
Yeah.
then maybe that needs to be like NEET as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. Thank you.